Hey everybody. I just got a message for all of my haters, all of the trolls out there. I want to say that you all can keep hating. Y'all can keep trolling. Y'all can say whatever it is y'all want to say about me. And I'm going to keep showing up week after week after week because I know my why. And when you know your why, that's what motivates you to keep showing up. That's your driving force. 2 weeks ago, I made 3 videos on my platform explaining and addressing pretty much everything. Everything that needed to be addressed, I've addressed, right? And to this day, I still get hate. I still get trolling from people. And I just don't understand why. I really don't. I've addressed everything in my community posts more than once. I've made myself look almost crazy on here. The way I've been trying to just explain myself and explain myself and explain myself. And if I look and if I sound exhausted, it's because I am, because it's very exhausting. It really is. Not exhausting to the point where I'm ready to just give up. Nah, never that. Nah, y'all done messed around and let me get monetized. So, nah, it's way too late for that. But I'm tired of always being in defense mode. I really am. I'm tired of it. Whatever narrative y'all want to run with when it comes to me, run with it. Whatever y'all want to believe when it comes to me, believe it. December 2026 can meet us on the calendar and y'all can still be mad over some BS that I chose to do concerning my platform back in March. Y'all can still be mad. If y'all mad, stay mad. That's how I feel about it at this point. If you mad, stay mad. Because the way y'all carry on and harass me and troll me, you would think I did something personal to you. Hey, Ariana, what's up, girl? But you would think I did something personal to you. The way some of y'all come at me with the disrespect, with the trolling, I did nothing to y'all. I explained it as clear as day that I did what I did because I wanted to protect my platform. I wanted to protect my channel. For real. Thank you, Ariana. I appreciate that. I did what I did because I wanted to protect my channel. I didn't want my channel to get shut down because I saw what happened to old girl. So I decided to pivot. Because I didn't start making I didn't start making content in November or December like that other girl did. I've been making content since 2022. 4 years worth of hard work. 4 years worth of hard work that 4 years worth of hard work that I wasn't willing to lose. And I'm not willing to lose it to this day. Yeah. 4 years is crazy. And I'm not willing to lose my hard work listening to trolls on the internet because they want me to show up a certain kind of way. It's not worth it. It's just not. Jesus Christ, War, whatever your name is, why are you here? You make no logical sense. Get off my live, whoever you are. Get off my live. Anyways, yeah, thank you, Ariana. I'm not going to lose my platform. Not listening to trolls on the internet. I'm not going to, thank you, David, appreciate it. But I'm not going to lose what I've worked hard for listening to people. So for all of the haters, all of the trolls, be mad, stay mad. The end of the year can meet us and you can still be mad. For real. Because one thing I've realized is happy people who are happy within themselves and got themselves together, they don't feel the need to try to crucify other people concerning how they choose to run their channel, how they choose to deal with their content on their platform. At the end of the day, I don't recall sharing my channel with anybody. I don't recall asking anybody to help manage my channel. It's just not like that. You know what I'm saying? This is my platform, and I have every right to conduct my content the way I see fit, without being harassed, without being bullied, without being dogpiled. Every single time I want to leave a comment under somebody's video, I'm getting dogpiled. It got to the point where yesterday, there's this other creator on here who's making commentary content now. And I decided, hey, I'm gonna, share her video on my community tab just to let other people know that, hey, there's somebody else out here making content. Just to show support. And somebody decided to comment under my video and was like, you're a flop, and that girl makes better content than you, and she doesn't even acknowledge you because you're a flop, and this, that, and the third. And all I'm trying to do is do something nice. And I can't even do that without being harassed and dogpiled. It's gotten to that point where I can't even share something on my community tab, on my platform, to my subscribers without being attacked. It's gotten to that point. And I've just had enough. And it's like these folks, they really want me to quit YouTube so bad. And I don't get it. Like, what did I ever do to these folks? Yeah, people are mean. People are so mean. Like, what did I ever do to you? All I did was change my approach on how I make my content. That's it. That's it. And they're saying, well, you need to pick a side. You need to do this. I don't have to do nothing. Thank you, Ariana. I hope you enjoy my videos. I work really hard on my content, and I hope you find something on my channel that resonates with you and blesses you. But it's just like, I don't know what I ever did to these people. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But I do know one thing, and that is happy people don't feel the need to come at me the way that these people have come at me in the past 4 months. You know, I do know that. Happy people don't feel the need to come at me the way these people have been coming at me. I had somebody in a comment a few months ago literally call me schizophrenic. Now, why that person felt so comfortable saying that to a total stranger, I'll never know. I'll never know why or how people felt that comfortable saying that to somebody. And for what? Over my opinion on somebody none of us know personally? Like, it's ridiculous. Let's see, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna hide you. Get off my channel. Yeah, I just got that person out. Yeah, I think it just be bots and trolls on here. They just hop on people's lives just to be a troll, I guess. But yeah, I just don't understand people. I really don't. And it makes me feel bad because yesterday I really was just trying to be nice and be supportive to this other creator, because I know the courage that it takes to put yourself out there and making commentary uh, content on, big, large creators. Like, the, I know the pressure, she must have felt, especially seeing the hate that I get and that the other girl gets. It must have been a lot. And I was just trying to be supportive. That's it. That's all I was trying to do. And I'm realizing I can't even do that. So I think the safest thing for me to do is just focus on my own channel going forward. Um, and just stay out of the folks' comment sections. Cause what's commentary content? Yeah, I make a commentary on another creator named Chloe Yasmin. She's a hygiene and lifestyle YouTuber, and she's been very controversial in recent years. And so I basically just watch her videos and I just share my opinion about, her videos. So that is the commentary that I do on my channel, and I have a lot of videos of it on my channel. So yeah, go check it out, and go over to Chloe Yasmin's channel, show her support, all that good stuff. But to the trolls, to the haters, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not gonna stop making my content. I'm going to keep showing up week after week for the people who choose to be here, for the people who choose to subscribe to me, to the people who choose to support me. That is why I show up week after week. Okay? And for the haters, thank you, Ariana. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And to the haters, if you want to continue wasting your time on somebody's platform who you clearly don't like or respect, then hey, more power to you. More power to you. For real. Because me personally, I don't spend time on people's content and on people's channels and who don't serve me. I don't. I have other things going on in my life, in real life, that takes up my time. I don't have time to sit on other folks' channels and consume content that don't serve me, content I don't enjoy watching, content I don't respect. I don't have time for it personally, And at the end of the day, I know I ain't did nothing to none of you. When it's all said and done, I did nothing to none of you. Especially now, like it's July, and a lot of y'all are still hung up on something that I chose to do on my platform 4 months ago. 4 months ago. This was early March when I decided to take all of those videos that I had recorded down off of my channel. This was 4 months ago, mind you. And y'all still want to sit around and crucify me for something like that? No. I can't go back in time and change how I approach that content. And y'all ain't finna keep harassing me and bullying me and crucifying me for it. Because when it's all said and done, I don't owe y'all anything. I owe the people who choose to be here, the people who choose to support me, I owe them everything. Okay? Because without them, I would have no reason to show up. But I don't owe the haters and the trolls nothing. Absolutely nothing. I owe them nothing. I owe the haters nothing. So if I wanted to make decisions for my channel, I have every right to do that. I really do. I have every right to make the decisions I need to make for my platform. Because I got to live with myself when it's all said and done. And at that time, during that time, I said a lot about Chloe Yasmin that wasn't fair for me to say, because I don't know her personally. And I knew that whatever happened as a result of the things that I said about her, I would have had to deal with those consequences. Nobody else. So I took it off of my channel. And that's the decision, and that's the choice that I made. So I don't know what I don't know what we're gonna do, trolls and haters. It's July. Are y'all gonna keep hating to the end of the year? Y'all gonna be hating into 2027? Like, what's the end goal here? What is the end goal here? Are we going to still be on? Are we gonna be stuck in the past? Are we gonna continue being stuck in the past? Or are we gonna move on and move forward? What's the end goal? Because I don't know what to tell y'all. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what y'all want from me. Okay? I'm going to be impartial on content creators I don't know personally. Okay? I know when it comes to Chloe Yasmin, you either got to be a super fan or a super hater. But I'm not trying to be either. Okay? I know it makes no logical sense to be a super fan when she has shown us otherwise. And it makes no logical sense to be a super hater, especially if you insist on showing up on her channel week after week. So, yeah, I'm in the middle. And I don't apologize for that. And I'm tired of being made to feel like I need to, because I don't. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell y'all. I've made 3 separate videos on my channel addressing everything. Y'all called me a flop as if that's supposed to be an insult at the end of the day. I mean, I just became a YouTube partner last week. So, I mean, Google don't think I'm a flop. So Google think I'm doing pretty good on my channel. So that's all I care about. They think I'm worthy of being paid. So y'all can think whatever y'all want to think, you know. And y'all compare me to the other girl as if that's supposed to make a difference. I don't care. I really don't. Because more than one person can make reaction content, commentary content. More than one person can do that. You think Elf is worried about what L'Oreal got going on? You think L'Oreal is worried about what Maybelline got going on? You think Toyota is worried about what Honda got going on? Nah. All of these brands coexist. And they're all equally successful. So if they can coexist, then creators online can coexist as well. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. It really shouldn't. It's not that deep. So y'all can stop trying to compare me to her. And if y'all want to play the who did it first game, I technically made content on Chloe first, because I had a video to go viral 4 years ago. So if y'all want to play the who did it first game, it was me. So we can stop that. Because if y'all really want to play that game, I did it first. But listening to the haters, I got psyched out, got scared, and I quit making that content. I made one video 4 years ago, and I got 17,000 views on it. And had I stayed with that content, who knows? I'd probably be monetized and all types of stuff, making, who knows, a life-changing amount of money by now. And Lord knows I need it. So, and I wish I had stayed making that content. I really do. I wish I had kept making that content. Because who knows where I'd be. But I'm not going to let y'all do to me now what y'all did to me 4 years ago. It ain't going to happen. So for the haters, if y'all want to be mad, at this point, after all the explaining I've done in the past 4 months, in my community tab, in my videos, everything, I've done so much explaining and explanation. If y'all still want to be mad at this point, then be mad. I really don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what you want from me at this point. Besides me getting off of this platform, because that's not gonna happen. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what y'all want from me. Sorry, Charlie. I really don't. But I do know one thing. I'm not who y'all define me to be. I'm not defined by what you think of me. I'm defined by what God thinks of me. I'm defined by what the people who know me in real life think of me. That's who I'm defined by. I'm not defined by what strangers on the internet say or think of me. And I'm sorry if y'all thought that I was defined by the things that y'all conjure up and say about me, but I'm not. I'm not. So, to my actual supporters, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to be here. Thank you for choosing to support me. I appreciate it more than you know. And in the past 4 months, let's see. Yeah, in the past 4 months, I've kind of gotten an idea of what Chloe Yasmin herself go through. Because, hate is real. And you really got to have some thick skin to deal with the hate that you receive online. Because people are too comfortable being just downright bullies on the internet. They are way too comfortable. Way too comfortable. And I don't know if I need to start giving these people the attention that they clearly want. Maybe I need to start doing that. Maybe I need to start screenshotting their messages and putting it in my content or something. I don't know. But I might need to start doing that. I might need to start giving y'all little shout outs and giving y'all the attention that y'all want. Because at this point, it's clear y'all want attention because I've already explained things, right? In fact, I might just start doing that. I might just start having like a little hater segment in my videos, screenshot y'all comments, call y'all out by name, and just give y'all the attention you clearly want. Because at this point, if you don't understand why I did what I did, it's because you don't want to understand it. I've explained it countless times in my community tab. I've explained it countless times. I've explained it in 3 different videos. So at this point, if there's any confusion, it's because you don't want to understand. So I feel like when the trolls try to come to my platform at this point, now I'm within my right to stand up for myself and give y'all the attention that you want. Because now you want the attention, right? So I'm going to give y'all the attention that you want. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for giving me that epiphany. Since y'all want the attention, I'm going to start screenshotting y'all messages. Then I'm going to report you. For bullying online, because a lot of y'all, it goes beyond having an opinion. y'all are just downright nasty and mean and straight up bullies. So before I report your comment for bullying, I'm going to screenshot you and I'm going to shout you out in my videos. I'm going to give you the attention that you want. Because it could just be so easy for y'all to just leave me the heck alone. You know what I'm saying? At this point, we're in the middle of July. I changed my approach back in March. And y'all still got something to say? You still want to do your rah, rah, rah? At this point? No, at this point, you just want attention. And I'm going to give it to you. So, yeah. Once I hit 4,000 watch hours, which will probably be by the end of this month, or by the end of this week, really, probably like this time next week, I'll probably gonna reach my my goal. I'm gonna open my comment section back up, under my commentary. I'm gonna open it up fully to the public. And for the trolls that want to have something to say and want to get downright disrespectful and mean and nasty, let's go. Y'all gonna learn fast, quick, and in a hurry. I'm not Chloe. Sorry. I'm not her. I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. I'm gonna give you the attention that you want. Okay? Because you could just leave me alone. You done already said you don't like me. You done already said you don't respect me. You done already said I'm a flop. So why are you still here? Why are you still on my platform? You know what I'm saying? So at this point, if you got an issue, it's because you want to have an issue. If you don't understand, it's because you don't want to understand. Okay? And if you still got something slick to say out the side of your neck, I'm going to give you what you looking for. And it's that simple. You want the attention, I'm going to give you the attention. And don't try to flip the script and be like, oh, she's a bully. No. What did Chloe say almost a year ago? I'm a bully, the bully every time. Yeah, now I get it. I'm a bully y'all back. Y'all want to bully me? I'm a bully you back. Okay? I don't have a huge platform, but my platform is big enough to where at least 300 eyes view my content every single week. So, yeah, you want the attention? I'm going to give you the attention. I'm going to give you the audience you so desire. Because again, and I'm going to say it again, you could just leave me alone. That's what you could just do. You could just leave me alone. But you choose to continue poking at me. And I don't know where y'all are from, but from where I'm from, we don't do a whole bunch of talking. You can listen to rappers like Pooh Shiesty, Yo Gotti, Moneybagg Yo. They will give you a clear understanding about where I'm from and what we be on. Okay? We don't do a bunch of talking where I'm from. Okay? That's the kind of cloth I'm cut from. Okay? We'll talk a little bit, but after a while, it's time to put your money where your mouth is. After a while, it gets to a point. So since y'all want to still be trying to crucify me and won't leave me alone, I'm going to give you what you're looking for. You want the attention, I'm going to give it to you. And that's the stance I'm taking. And y'all engagement, you ain't going to do nothing but fund my check. Y'all funding my check, and I'm going to give you the attention that you want. period. Again, do your research about where I'm from. Listen to Key Glock. Listen to Young Dolph. Listen to Moneybagg. Listen to Yo Gotti. They telling y'all clear as day in their music what the people are on where I'm from. The mentality we got. The grit we got. The grind we got. We don't back down easily. We're not a bunch of punks where I'm from. Okay? There's a reason why people ain't flocking to where I'm from. Because we're built different here. We're built different. So y'all done poked the bear one too many times. Now I gotta show y'all where I'm from. Now I gotta show y'all where I'm from. In a classy way. But I'm finna show y'all where I'm from. And I'm gonna give y'all the attention that you also desire. Because let me run it back again. You could just leave me alone. If you don't like me, if you don't respect me, stop watching me. Okay? Literally somebody in the comments on the Chloe Sisters video told me that I'm not wanted here. As if this is some type of exclusive club. This is YouTube. This ain't no club. This ain't no clubhouse. This ain't no sorority. I'm allowed to be in this space. I'm allowed to share an opinion. And y'all making it to where I'm not even allowed to have an opinion. Y'all have stooped down to that level of weirdness. But y'all call me weird. Y'all call me weird. I'm not the one telling people that they're not allowed to leave a comment under somebody else's video. It's gotten that weird. And y'all really think I'm just supposed to not have no feelings whatsoever? I'm just supposed to let this roll off my back month after month after month. Weird comment after weird comment after weird comment. Nah, I've had enough. I've had enough. So, it's time I start standing up for myself. And I gotta, take it to this extent. But you know what? Again, y'all don't know where I'm from. Y'all want to take it there? Let's take it there. Let's take it there. And again, if you don't know where I'm from, watch Hustle and Flow. Watch Hustle and Flow. Listen to Moneybagg. Listen to Young Dolph. Listen to Yo Gotti. They will tell you. They will tell you. We don't play down here. Okay? We don't do all the back and forth of yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not in kindergarten. I'm not in first grade. This ain't middle school. We ain't on the playground. I don't know what y'all end goal is with all this bullying, but I'm not going anywhere. That's the thing y'all got to understand. That's the thing y'all got to get through y'all skull. I'm not going anywhere. And you would think some of y'all would have got it by now. But for some reason, the comments, they still keep coming, calling me a flop, comparing me to other people, saying other folks' content is better than mine. And that's the crazy thing. Y'all trying to compare me to other small creators. No shade to anybody else, but they're nobodies on this app as well. They have less than 5,000 subscribers. They have less than 3,000 subscribers. They are nobodies on this app, and y'all over here comparing me to them? As if that's supposed to be an insult. They're not over here living in no mansion. They ain't over here driving no Rolls Royce from making content. So is that supposed to be a freaking insult? Y'all ain't even good at insulting folks. You calling me a flop, comparing me to other people. If you compare their work to other large creators, they're flops too. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are we even talking about here? These folks they're nobodies. They're nobodies on this app. Okay? Y'all compare me to the other girl. Take away her main topic of discussion. She's nobody. She has no relevance on this app. And y'all compare me to her. Like, let's think about it for a second. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. And I hate to have to come on here with this kind of energy and saying all of this. But folks just won't leave me alone. They are. They are, Brooke. They are so incredibly immature. I swear it feels like we back in kindergarten. And I didn't deal with this kind of drama when I was in kindergarten. When I was in high school, I wasn't dealing with this kind of childish crap. Literally, just come at me like, oh, I don't like you. You're a flop. You're this, you're that. As if I'm supposed to care. As if that's supposed to hurt my feelings. Calling me a junior to the other girl. Comparing my content to the other girl. Like she over here highballing off of her content. Like, no. If she is making money off her videos, I promise you it's just a few dollars. I promise you it's just a few dollars. She hasn't quit her day job. I can guarantee you on that. But folks so quick to sit around and throw shade and throw darts as if it's supposed to sting. And I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like I can't even freaking leave a comment. I can't even leave a comment without people like being like, oh, you switched up. Okay, and? And? What do you want me to do with that information? Like, seriously. Am I supposed to sit around and cry myself to sleep because of that? Yes, I switched up, and I'll switch up again. If it means me keeping my channel and not having strikes against me, I'll keep my channel. I'll switch up again and again and again and again and again. Don't care. I don't care. Because like I said in my video, my setting the record straight video, when you're using other people's content and you're talking about other public people online, you got to be mindful of what you say. It's not up for debate. You can't be out here acting reckless. You got to watch what you say. Okay? Period. And people just they fully expect you to get on this platform acting reckless and crazy for their entertainment. But the minute your platform gets shut down, they're nowhere to be found. They're not going to help you rebuild. They're not going to resubscribe. They're not going to watch your content. They're not going to do none of that. They're hoping you'll break under the pressure, but not knowing their pressure is making you bulk up. Facts. Facts. I already know what they want. They want me to stop making the content because they either A, only want one person to be successful at this, or they don't want to see the black girl be successful. Because sadly, in this end time, you do have to factor that in. Sad to say, hate to say it, but people are that racist and colorist to where they don't want to see a black girl be successful in content creation. They don't. They don't want to see that. So they so they're gonna try to bully and beat you over the head and do all this other stuff. To like what you said, they want me to break under the pressure. But nah, I'm not. Nah, I'm not. I'm just gonna give them the attention that they want. That's it. It's as simple as that. I'm gonna give them the attention that they want. I'm either gonna start calling them out by name or screenshotting they uh, some something. Like I said, I don't have the biggest platform in the world, but I have hundreds of eyes on my channel every week. So since they want the attention, I'm gonna give it to them. I sure am. I'm gonna give it to them because the way they carry on is so unnecessary. And then they sit around and act like you can either be a super fan of Chloe Yasmin or a super hater. There's no room for in between. None. God forbid you're impartial. God forbid there are qualities and traits of this girl you actually enjoy watching and traits and qualities of this girl that you find problematic. God forbid. But yeah, I'm back, y'all. I apologize for that. My husband called me. But let me, you said, girl, at least you have a platform. Yes, I do have a platform. Girl, this is your channel. You can do with it how you please. And you're absolutely right. Everyone isn't going to have the same opinion and how you feel personally about a certain person. Yeah, thank you so much, Brooke. I appreciate you. Thank you, Brooke. But yeah, this is my platform, and I'm going to go about it as I please. Whoever don't like it, you ain't got to be here, okay? Because I ain't knocking on nobody's door, busting down nobody's wall, asking nobody, hey, please watch my videos. Please watch. No, I ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing that. You know, y'all coming here. It ain't the other way around. I ain't busting down nobody's door begging for support. Okay, I film I record the content, I edit the content, I put the content out. It's up to you if you want to see it. You know, because why are these people so bothered about strangers' opinion on someone they don't even know? Facts. Thank you, Brooke. See, Brooke, you get it. Truthfully, your opinion on anyone doesn't affect me or mine, so your opinion doesn't have anything. Exactly. Period. It's all just opinions. You know? But these folks sitting around acting like what I say is law. They acting like I'm out here with, like, as an influencer, and like I just have this huge platform and this huge following, and like what I say actually makes a difference. And it don't. It don't. I don't have no platform. I don't have no significant platform. So what I say, how I say it, when I say it, it shouldn't make no difference. But all these people are doing is letting me know just how relevant my voice actually is. That's what it's telling me. I guess my voice and my opinion actually do hold a little bit of weight, because these folks is over here acting like I did something personal to them. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I ain't talking about your mama. I ain't talking about your sister. I ain't talking about your cousin. I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about nobody you know personally. Good, bad, or indifferent, no matter what side of the fence you on. I'm not talking about anybody you know. If you're a super fan of Chloe, you don't need to hate, because at the end of the day, I ain't talking about anybody you know. If you a super hater of Chloe, again, why are you hating? I'm not talking about anybody you know. Period. And for all the haters, like I said in my Setting the Record Straight video, if you don't like how I'm approaching my content, get up off your butt and make your own darn content. I literally showed y'all how to do it. I showed y'all the app and everything. So it ain't like I'm doing something or the other girl is doing something that's just so out of reach for the general public to access and do for themselves. Nah, I'm not. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. So if you don't like the way I do it, provide the content you want to see. Okay? If you want somebody who's bashing every little thing this girl do, you make the content. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. If it's something about how I approach the content that you don't like, do it yourself. Do it yourself. But me personally, I'm not putting myself in jeopardy. I'm not putting my channel in jeopardy. And that's just my stance on that. You know? And again, if people want to compare me to another creator, make sure you compare me to somebody who's actually successful or who have changed their lives from making this content. Don't compare me to another quote unquote flop. Don't do that. Don't insult me in that way. Okay, because when they log off here, they got to go clock into a real 9 to 5 like everybody else. Don't insult me like that. Okay? Okay, and I don't care who get mad. Okay, because the only somebody who is making a living off of this content is Chloe herself. It ain't me. It ain't the other girl. It ain't the other girl. It ain't nobody else. It's only Chloe. So if you want to compare me to somebody who's actually making a living off this. Okay, if you just gotta insult folks. Now, and what else do I need to discuss? Because I remember a few months ago, somebody called me schizophrenic. Now, for anybody to feel that comfortable to talk about somebody's mental health over something this petty speaks volumes about them, and I hope they're watching this. I hope they watch this eventually. Y'all just don't realize how much hate I've gotten over the past 4 months and the nastiest things people have said to me. The crazy things people have actually felt comfortable to type and press send to a total stranger over. Like, it is actually insane how comfortable people have felt insulting me over this topic. It's crazy. You're wise. These people just want to get you out of character. They're not even worth your breath. They're not. They're not worth it. They're not. At the end of the day, I show up week after week for people like you, Brooke, for my real supporters. That's the people I show up for, week after week. I don't show up for them. Because at this point, they're so confused. They're so lost. They don't know who they like, who they want to support. You know, they claim they can't stand Chloe, but be some of the first ones clicking on her videos every single week. Okay? They so lost. They're so confused. And they just mad at me because I choose to live in my truth. Because I choose to say I'm impartial. There's things I like about the girl. There's things I don't like about the girl. It is what it is. And they're mad at me because I'm mature enough to live in my truth. And they're not. It's really that simple. So, I ain't finna worry about these folks. I'm just gonna start giving these folks the attention that they want. That's gonna go. I'm gonna start giving them the attention that they want. And when I do, they better not try to run it back and be like, oh, you're mean. I'm going to report your channel. Because now y'all been egging me on since March. Y'all been since March. So, no. No. It goes two ways. Two can play this game. Two can play this game. I couldn't even congratulate Bria on the success of her channel for people bullying me and dogpiling me. Yep, they sure hated Jesus first. They sure hated Jesus first. I'm currently doing the Jesus Challenge by the creator Madeline Grace. She posts different prompts every week for reading through the book of John. And she posts different journaling prompts every day. And I'm reading in the book of John of how they hated Jesus because he was performing miracles on the Sabbath. And that's why they wanted to crucify him. And I read that last night and I was like, dang, the Pharisees, they were so petty. They were so petty. This is why y'all wanted to crucify this man, because he was healing people on the Sabbath? Really? So it's like, bro, if Jesus dealt with haters, you know we gonna deal with them. You know we gonna deal with them. So it is what it is. I'm gonna keep showing up week after week for my subscribers, for the people who choose to be here, for the people who choose to support me, for the people who choose to want to hear what I have to say. Because just like everybody else have an opinion, so do I. Just like everybody else have a voice, so do I. And I have every right to voice my opinion on this public figure that none of us know personally, just as much as the next person. You know? And I look at it like this. Just because there's multiple creators providing the same services, you can either support one of them, you can support all of them. It really don't matter. It's just like with the makeup brands. I use that example because, you know, I'm into makeup. I like e.l.f., I like Maybelline, I like L'Oreal. But I'm not going to sit here and hate on Haus Labs and Fenty. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hate on them just because I prefer somebody else. They all provide the same thing when it's all said and done. So I'm just going to keep my blinders on, stay focused, keep making my content, and keep cheering on the people who want to also make this content, because I want everybody to win. I want everybody to be successful. If they choose to make this kind of content, I want everybody to win. Period. You know? Yep, they most definitely are. They're acting on their emotions. They're overly invested and overly emotional over this content creator that none of us know personally. And they need to go outside and touch grass. And remember that the internet is not a place. And when we log off this app, there's a whole life to be lived. And we have to remember that. At the end of the day, we have to remember that. Because if you get caught up in the noise, it's easy to forget. It's easy to lose sight. But you can't. You got to stay focused. You really do. So I'm about to head up out of here. I was actually kind of excited. You know, I think this is kind of fun. So I might do this again. I might go live again in the future, and, you know, hopefully not ranting and raving about people who shouldn't give a hill of beans about me, but, you know, just vibing out, doing my hair, doing my makeup on live. I would love to be able to do that, because at the end of the day, I'm just a girl, and, you know, I want to vibe out with my girlies here on my channel, the people who choose to be here. So I will try to go live again this week. I will keep y'all updated in the community tab on if and when I choose to go live. I have a somewhat busy week ahead of me, but I do need to do my hair this week. So I might hop on here again and do my hair on live. So thank y'all for tuning in and hearing my heart, okay? Because look, I just want peace. I ain't did nothing to nobody. I really ain't. I ain't did nothing to nobody, okay? And especially now, I just want peace. They don't know Chloe. They don't know Chloe. They don't know me. They don't know anybody on this app. And they carrying on like like they know Chloe. They carrying on like they know me. and they don't. And that's the truth. Those are the facts. Everything else is opinion based. But the facts is none of these folks know this girl. So the way they're carrying on over the way I approach my content concerning her will never make logical sense when it's all said and done. Because they're up in arms over somebody they do not know and do not know them. Okay? Like, that's ultimately what it is. And that's why they will never have a real argument when it comes to me. They won't. They'll never have a real argument. They'll only be able to stay on the same hamster wheel that they've been on since March. And that is, you switched up. You switched up. That's all they can say. Because they don't know me in real life. They don't watch any of my other videos. They haven't bothered to get to know me through any of my other videos. Nothing. That's their only MO, is that you switched up. And I guess they're going to go into the fall and go into the end of the year playing that same old tired record. You switched up. Okay, and and what? What do you want me to do with that? I can't go back in time. You ain't going to pull up to my residence and beat me up. You ain't going to whoop my tail. You ain't going to do none of that. So what do you want me to do? It is what it is. Thank you, Brooke. I'm finna log off here. I'll see you guys in the next live. More positive vibes, because that's what I'm focusing on.